Hey guys, and welcome to my giant swimsuit haul from Zaful. I have like 9 swimsuits to show you, plus a few pieces of activewear, so get ready. And before I get into anything, I will say that this video is sponsored by Zaful, and I did receive the items for free, but as always, my views are my own. And if you've watched me before, then you know that I'm always honest when it comes to Zaful and my experience with them, as you can tell with my last video that I did about them, for example. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it, especially if you're wondering why I'm doing another haul from Zaful. Also keep in mind that while this video is sponsored, I do not work off of commission, and so I don't get anything if you guys buy stuff. So I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just trying to do a fun swimsuit haul because I haven't done a haul in forever, and I also haven't done a swimsuit haul in forever, and as you guys know, I fucking love swimsuits, even though I rarely go swimming. Go figure. You know, for somebody who doesn't really go outside that often, I sure do own a lot of sunglasses and a lot of swimsuits. But in my defense for the swimsuits, as you will hear me talk about, I like to wear swimsuit tops as like normal tops or like bralettes or whatever. So even though I don't go swimming that often, I still do use swimsuit tops. Pretty often, actually. I'd also like to say before we dive into everything that I'm filming in a new space that is actually kind of loud off the street. As you can maybe tell, there's a lot of traffic outside, and there's also a tram stop directly outside this window. So we are going to hear some nice city ambiance in the background. Hopefully that's okay with you guys, just bear with me with that. Alright, so now we can get into the haul, the fun part. Let's fucking do it! So first I'll touch on my experience of the haul overall. Shipping was super fast, I had tracking, and it took about 7 days. There was one item that was out of stock after I ordered it, and I got this automated message saying that they could ship it to me from a different warehouse. But since I already had 9 other swimsuits, I decided to just let it go. And there was a mix-up in this haul where I had ordered one pair of shorts but received a different pair in another style. This was an accident with packing, and I was offered to have the shorts that I'd originally ordered sent to me, but again, I decided to just let it go because the shorts weren't that important to me. And I had honestly only ordered them because I wanted to have something to wear in case any of the swimsuit bottoms didn't fit me, because that usually happens because my top size and my bottom size are not both small, both medium, they're kind of split. But it turned out in this order that I could put on and wear all of the swimsuit bottoms, which like has never happened before. I swear, I always have like 1 or 2 that just are too small and just won't work. But in this order, they were all totally fine. So it turns out I didn't need the shorts at all. So I have a few kind of different, kind of weird, kind of out there items in this haul, as you maybe saw in the thumbnail. And so I'm gonna kind of ease into this a little bit. We're gonna start off with something simple, a little bit basic, and work our way up to the kind of weird ones. So to start things off, I have this simple black bikini. I wanted to get this one because, believe it or not, I actually don't have a plain black bikini. And so I wanted something just basic, straightforward, and this is it. Also because I do like to wear swimsuit tops as bralettes, and this one looked like a nice, cute, comfortable one, and turns out that I was correct. I like the padding in it, I like the material, I like that the straps are adjustable, so overall I'm very satisfied by this basic black bikini. So next is this black bikini, which I got because I am weak and I'm a sucker for strappy details. I also thought that it might be a cute one to use as a layering piece, the top that is, underneath dresses that have a kind of peekaboo or sort of see-through sheer shirts. Also because it has a little bit of a push-up element with some nice padding. And then the bottoms on this are really interesting in that it's a self-tie situation, which is nice because then you can adjust the sizing. Although it is more of a thong style in the back, which is not my personal favorite just because I like full coverage, but it's still pretty cute. Next up, we're going to take a break from our black bikinis because, yes, there are more, to look at this tie-dye bikini, which is, woo, out of my comfort zone. But I wanted to get this one because I was just really drawn to it. The product photos made it look really cute, and in person and on my body, I ended up really liking it. On top of that, I do have plans to have pink in my hair again, so I decided to go for it, and I'm glad that I did. Plus it has the crisscross detail in the back of the straps, which I love. And as you can see, the bottoms are a little snug. I do have a little bit of a mini muffin top with them. Like I said earlier, all of the bottoms in this order fit me, which was amazing, but most of them were snug. Maybe one or two are tight, but I could wear all of them if I wanted to. Although I will be very happy to see the day that I find a swimsuit that matches me perfectly in both the top and the bottom in the same size category. Or for the day that I can buy separate sizes online. Because I know that I can buy separate sizes at like Target and stuff, but I don't like the swimsuits that Target has. I like the swimsuits that Zaful has, and so maybe fingers crossed someday they'll hear my plea for allowing for separate sizes for tops and bottoms. And I know a lot of you guys can probably relate to this issue. So the fact that I could fit into all of the bottoms in this order with maybe a tiny muffin top here and there, that's fine by me. Back to the haul, I do want to say one more thing about this swimsuit. As you can see, there was a visible hem on one strap on the top. This didn't bother me too much, but I wanted to see if I could fix it, and so I trimmed it a little bit, took like 10 seconds, and it worked. Next up, and back to our black bikinis, is this one, which has a sort of star detail at the top. I think it looks like a star. And I'll be honest that I maybe only got this one because I had seen it on Instagram before. So yes, I am susceptible to other influencers posting stuff about their own swimsuits, and yes, I bought this one because I saw it on Instagram. But I'm not ashamed of that because it's a cute swimsuit. I like how it's kind of strappy in the back, although it did take me a second to figure out how to tie it in the back. And I don't really think my camera picked up the ribbed material in that clip. So here is this right now. So as you can see, it's kind of a subtle ribbed texture. You know, it's not super textured, but it does have that ribbed look. So I just wanted to give that extra close up to try to show you guys the material on this one. So the next item is, yes, you guessed it, a black bikini, but I'm wearing it right now. Yay, I'm so excited about this. So I promise I'm not going to flash you guys right now, and this is going to look kind of weird, but this is the next item. Yay! And plus it has this in the back, which is perfect with this top that I'm wearing, which is one of the activewear items. Shh, you'll see it in a second. So you might be wondering why I'm so excited about the fact that I'm already wearing this next item that I'm going to show you. And that's because, I'll just say it right now, this next bikini is definitely, if not my favorite, tied for favorite in this haul. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward and simple, but it is so comfortable, and I love the back detail so much, and I can already tell that I'm going to be wearing it with a lot of outfits, and I've already worn this one twice. And then plus, as a swimsuit, the swimsuit bottoms have a cute cutout detail as well, and those are comfortable, and the material is comfortable. Although with the bottoms, like I had said, I do prefer full coverage, which it does really have in the front, but in the back it is closer to kind of a thong style, so I would prefer it to cover my butt a little bit more, but that's okay. And so this next item that we have, we're taking a break from our black bikinis, and we're going to look at this black monokini. And this is my first monokini, and I wasn't sure how it was going to look, but I ended up really liking it. It's very simple. You know, the only thing about it is that it's a monokini and it's really strappy in the back. This was another self-tie one, which is nice because I could fit it to exactly what size I wanted. But yeah, like I said, I ended up really liking this one, which was fun because I wasn't sure how I was going to like it. I've just never worn one of these things before. So the next item is another one piece, and it's another one that is pretty far out of my normal style. So it's this green and black tropical print one piece. I was super attracted to the black piping detail that I kind of just couldn't resist getting it. I think what I would likely do is wear this as a bodysuit and layer it with other stuff, especially since I will maybe potentially be having green in my extensions in the future. So similar to the pink and purple tie-dye swimsuit, I got this colorful swimsuit because I think it might match my hair at some point, but I really do love the front and the strap at the top. Plus it has this zipper, which is functional, and you can change the look of it just by moving it up and down. Comment down below and let me know what you think. Which way would you wear it? Which way looks best on me? I think I actually do like it kind of zipped down all the way, but I kind of can't decide, so let me know what you think. Next up, we have another one piece, and this was again a risk that I was taking. So I was just so intrigued by this style, and I also really loved the print, plus it's reversible, as you guys will see in a second, and it has this tie detail in the front. If you like, you can tie a little bow and kind of cinch the top together to add a little bit of dimension. The material itself I really like and is comfortable. Plus, I really love the marble-y print, paint splatter print. I don't even know. I think it's like paint splatter. And then on the other side, we have black and white stars, which is so cute. I've been seeing this a lot with the open stomach detail, although I more often see swimsuits kind of have like a full oval cutout. But yeah, I just really loved how this one was reversible. It was different. It's cute. It's kind of weird, kind of cool. Plus, I think it would look really fun paired with high-waisted shorts as a bodysuit. By the way, I just want to stop a second. I know we're like really far into the video, but I realized that my bangs were not looking as great as they could. If you guys have seen my bangs video that I did recently, then you know that it was quite the struggle trying to make them, and they are kind of fucked up, but I've just been rolling with it lately. And in the mirror that I have, they looked okay, but I realized that on camera, in reality, they did not look great. So sorry if that bugged anybody as much as it did for me when I realized it. I tried to fix them. I honestly won't be able to tell if it looks better until I review the footage later. So yeah, just apologies for the bang situation. I haven't had time to fix them or like reattempt to make them better since I did them in the video. So that's just, I just wanted to like disclaimer my face a little bit. But anyway, back to the haul. We have our final swimsuit, our last black bikini, which I know could probably double as lingerie, but it's a swimsuit, I promise, I swear. And I've wanted to try something like this for such a long time, but I've always gone for more safer bikini options. But this time, since I was able to choose so many different swimsuits, I decided to finally try it, and I'm glad that I did. While I'm not sure I'd ever be able to confidently and comfortably wear this in public to the beach, I do think it's really cute. I do feel good in it. It is definitely on the kind of sexy risque side, and even though I don't fill out the top as much as I would maybe want to, and so the sides look kind of weird as you can see here, I'm thinking that I can just clip the straps in the back with one of those like little halter thingies that you can get, like where you can turn straps into racerbacks. So I'm thinking if I do that, it'd make the front look even better. So that is it for the swimsuit. Last but certainly not least, unless you count the amount of fabric in it. And so now I have some activewear to show you, with the first item being the other thing that I'm wearing right now. And I'm gonna move my camera down so you guys can see it better. So this top is the first item in the activewear part of this haul. So I already showed this off earlier for a second, but we are going to look at it a little bit more in depth. And so I love this top. This was something that I was a little bit nervous about ordering because of sizing, but I just followed the size charts and I'm really glad that I did because this super worked out. But I did just want to clarify that this isn't like a sports bra, and it's more like a activewear top. So as you can see, it has the mesh detail in the front and in the back with the kind of strappy detail in the front as well. It is stretchy and it has a nice comfortable fabric, and let me tell you, it is fucking comfortable. Like I said, I was really excited to order this item, and now that I have it, I am really excited to own it. I actually wore this combination, this crop top and the swimsuit top, out dancing. I was not expecting to pair these two things together, but I did, and it worked out so well. Not only do I think it's a super cute combination, but I wore it all night, like seriously, like all night. So here is the photographic proof that I wore these two items together, and I wore them all night. The picture on the right is actually when I got home in the morning. Sorry about the quality of these images. I took them super fast right before I left and then right when I came home because I wanted to show you guys that I had worn this all night and it was amazing. I usually get pretty excited when I can pair items in a haul together, but I've like never been this excited about like two clothing items like from any haul for a really long time. I looked like I was maybe gonna go to the gym, but I was at the club, so that's my tangent story about this item that I'm wearing, the first piece of activewear. Unfortunately, I'm not as excited about the rest of the activewear, except I am really hyped on this next item, which is this long sleeve crop top with the mesh sleeves and detail on the top with the open chest, and it is actually a sports bra for the rest. The straps aren't connected, but the band is in the back. So when I see this, my mind immediately goes to cybergoth wear instead of, you know, activewear. And so that's what I bought it for. I bought it for, again, going out dancing as opposed to going to the gym. but I think it's gonna work super well. The next activewear item in the haul is a sports bra that is actually too small for me. When I tried it on and realized how tight it was, I was kind of confused because all of the items have been fitting me pretty well in the haul so far, because I did spend a lot of time with the size charts and everything. And so I double checked on the product page and I ordered a size smaller than I should have, either because the larger size was out of stock or possibly because there was a haul video linked on the product page, and I was using that video as like a reference for some other items that I was looking at and for one item that I did end up getting. So I think that there's a chance that I like fucked up what I thought she had got and like what my size would be in comparison to like what her size is. So I'm not really sure where I went wrong there, but I definitely just ordered a size smaller than I should have, which is frustrating because I'm usually so fucking good at size charts and like ordering. And the thing is with this is that I could close it, like I could get it on. I'm just so sensitive to like my bras being tight that I have a really fine line of what I will tolerate, if that makes sense. But also one thing that's kind of funny is if you listen to this, maybe you can kind of tell how tight it was. And if you look at this, when I unhook it, then you can kind of see that this is maybe where I would want it to be in order for it to be comfortable, which is definitely at least one whole size larger than what this one is. Besides this being too tight though, it is really comfortable. I really like the padding in it. I really like the material. I like the mesh detail. I like the straps in the back. I like that it has the 3 bra thingies in the back. So I do really like this one, and it does feel really well made and really comfortable, just aside from the fact that this one is too small for me. And so I'll turn up the exposure here so that you can see the mesh detail because my camera couldn't really pick it up. So as you can see, it's more of an overlay than anything see-through, but I still really like it. But next up, we have this black top, which you'll see me adjust the sleeves to be a little bit cuter, in my opinion. Just roll them up a little bit. There, that looks better. But this is a really stretchy top that is a little bit cropped. As you can see, it hits my waist, but the back is full mesh, which is awesome. I love it. And then the front has this triangle mesh detail, which I really like. Again, you can tell I'm a mesh detail person. It's definitely a common theme in my wardrobe. So the final activewear item is another one that I am feeling really good about, which is these shorts. So I really like these ones. First of all, because they're adjustable, and adjustable in a really cute way, in my opinion. As you can see, I can use the strings on the side to scrunch them up and to change the length of them. So on those really hot days, I can turn them into booty shorts, and on days where I want a little bit more coverage, I can have them hit the middle of my thigh. I know that not everybody likes the kind of ties on the side, little bows that you can do, but I think they're cute. I personally like them, so I'm really happy with these shorts. On top of the fact that they have this pocket in the waistband, which is super dope. And I'll turn up the exposure here so that you can see it a little bit better. It's just this nice little pocket that could fit, you know, some ID cards, keys, your phone if it's that small. Always love pockets. Plus these fit me well, they're comfortable, they have enough stretch in them, and the material is really soft and comfy. Whew! We did it! We made it! We made it through all the items. That was my summer swimsuit haul with some added activewear items. If you've watched any of my older hauls, then you know that it's usually pretty hard for me to pick a favorite out of my hauls, but for this one, I can honestly say, like, without a doubt, that this top, the mesh top, and then the swimsuit underneath is by far my favorites out of this one. Probably mainly just because I can wear them together, and I'm just really excited about the fact that like 2 items of the same haul just work so perfectly together. So that might be influencing it, just because there are so many other ones in this haul that I loved. Don't forget to leave a comment saying which item was your favorite or which items were your favorite. So as always, all the items will be linked down below, along with all my personal social media links like my Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, YouNow, and Patreon. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!